are you?
I'm good. I dug the film. I really did. I was so into it. So I just want to know from you guys, what do you think your biggest shortcomings are? Didn't think I was gonna say that, did you?
Let's get right in it.
Let's get right into it. Come on, Justin.
Time that we have. What's one of my biggest? So many, so many. I am incredibly impatient. I think, you know, the world of technology where everything is sort of instantaneous. I've become so impatient and I can't really wait for things. And I feel like the thing I've learned most is that the best things in life take a lot of time and they're worth the wait. So it's something that I'm trying to work on.
All right. I'll let Tavi go next.
Oh gosh, I would love to phone a friend. I'm sure they could tell you lots.
Not phone a friend like we do Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Yeah. I don't know. So I'm just so hard on myself, which in a way this question doesn't really help me with. But yeah, I'm just such a anxious person.
I think that comes with the territory of being an artist, though, don't you think?
Yeah, I think that can be, or being an actor for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Come on, Allie, bring up the rear.
Oh man, I think building on what all that was just said, I mean, I'm definitely a workaholic. I want to be busy all the time, and I just want to fill every space and every moment with something. And I think the pandemic kind of taught me, like, it's okay to slow down. You don't have to be doing something every second of every day, and you can just be you, and that's enough. And you don't have to please everyone. And so working on that.
All right, I'll let y'all off the hook for that. So, so in line with the film, Justin, your character seems to be someone that we catch at their absolute worst, right? And it seems that the people around him are holding him accountable for the chapter that they walked in on his life. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
So, having said that, have either of you been guilty of judging someone or holding them accountable to the chapter that you walked in on? Because we all grow and change, but that person may not have grown and changed during our tenure with them or dealing with them. So I was just curious to know if either one of you have had yourself in that position where once you got away from whoever that person was, and then you saw them later, you're like, "Ooh, I've been holding them accountable for the chapter that I walked in on."
I love how this has become my therapy session.
I know, right? I'm like,
absolutely, I'm guilty of doing that. Yeah, I think it's very easy to prematurely judge someone when you don't recognize that they might be going through a lot of shit in their own life. And I am very grateful that those people stuck around so that I could sort of see the changes that they go through and recognize my own shortcomings, and sort of be with them for the ride. And I hope that I can be that friend to people who experience changes, because we all experience changes.
Look at you being all deep and introspective. Come on, Tavi.
Yeah, I feel like, I mean, there are so many periods of my life where I'm just like, oh, thank God my more recent friend didn't know me then, or if they had, it would have been fine. Vulnerability is good, but I try to extend that to other people too. The phrase, they must be in a lot of pain, is very useful.
That part right there. Come on, Allie. I see the wheels going like this. I can see it on your face.
Well, I definitely think the last few years I learned so much about just friendship and what that means. Like, through the pandemic, it all kind of tested these friendships and just what being an unconditional friend means. And I think I've been on both sides of that, where I've really tested people in certain ways and they've, stuck by me. And then on the other side where I've had to kind of be like, the best thing we can do for our friendship is take a break. And then, one of my very good friends, we took a long break in our friendship. And I was like, you are just where you're at. And maybe it's not going to help, you if I'm around. And then we came back to each other, you know. So there's many friendships where, you know, we just had to move on. So I think it's all part of life, and no one's perfect. That's the thing, right? It's like we're all going to judge each other, and we're all going to be in different highs and lows, but that's just life.
It is. We're all on this journey by ourselves and with other people, and how we choose to come out on the other side of it really is up to us. I was not trying to make this a therapy session for y'all, but when I watched the film, hell, it was a therapy session for me. Okay.
You're amazing.
I'm just keeping it 100. You know what I'm saying?
You have to.
But that is my time, y'all. I thank you so much for taking time out of your day to speak with me. I really enjoyed every last single one of you in the film, the vibe of the film, and everything that it stands for. It's nice to see people of color not be a monolith, and I was there for all of that. So thank you.
Yes. So good to see you.